Hello everyone, welcome to Empathy Foundation. Are you a data analyst, Microsoft Excel user, MIS executive, reporting and analysis manager, or wish to pursue a back-office career? Then this video is for you. I am sure this tutorial will share the insights which will help you to become an expert. Without wasting time, let's start. To open Microsoft Excel faster, you can press Windows key with R. This will open Run prompt. In the open box type Excel and hit enter. Within seconds you access Microsoft Excel with ease. After opening the Excel file, you will see a screen. That screen is known as worksheet. Every worksheet has horizontal and vertical lines which cuts each other, forming millions of rectangular boxes called cells. Excel is used to input and organize data. Nowadays we are using Microsoft Excel for reporting, analysis, and forecasting majorly. Let's see how to enter data in a cell. Select any anonymous cell, and start typing. It's that easy. While entering, you can view the content of cell in active cell and formula bar. To edit a cell content, just double-click or edit directly from formula bar. Columns and rows. Column names are represented with letters, like A, B, C, etc. Row names are represented with numbers like 1, 2, 3, etc. Active cell, the cell which is seen with bold borders, is known as active cell. Name box, an active cell and its address, where the active cell is exactly, can be seen in name box. Cell name are referred first with letters and then with numbers, like A1, B1, C1, etc. Let's see how to adjust a column or row if the entered data is too long. Manually, by clicking or with the help of shortcut keys. If you want to adjust a column or row manually, then go to the corner of column or row heading, and when the icon changes to plus sign, then click and drag as per the requirement, or just double click. The shortcut for auto adjusting rows is Alt plus H and O and A. The shortcut is Alt plus H and O and I for adjusting columns. Let's see how to enter data in a different line in same cell. Let's enter a name, Microsoft Excel. As you can see that the length of the text is going out of the cell. What if we want the extended text to come on next line? For doing this, you can simply press Alt plus Enter to write something in next line in same cell. Formatting cells or table. Let's create a dummy data and format it. Let enter a dummy data first. You should remember that Excel align all the text on the left hand side and all the values on the right hand side, automatically. We have entered the data. Let's put some colors, make the heading bold, let's apply borders. There we go, this is how a formatted content looks like. Non-contiguous range or cell selection. To select more than one cell that are non-contiguous, we use Ctrl plus mouse click or drag. Selecting entire row and column shortcuts. Shift plus space bar to select a row. Ctrl plus space bar to select a column. Now, let's explore Format Cell options. To open Format Cells window through shortcut, press Ctrl plus 1, or you can simply right-click and select Format Cell option from the list. This is how a Format Cells window looks like. Let's take a quick tour. From Number tab we can choose the category as per our requirement. From Alignment tab we can change the alignment of the text entered in a cell. From Font tab we can change the font styles, color, and effects. From Border tab we can apply or remove borders. Many attractive border options can be found here. Fill tab is used to fill colors in the cell, apply patterns, gradient, and much more. Protection tab is useful while we password protect a sheet. Navigation. Let's suppose you have many sheets which are adjusted on the extreme right. If you want to view the last sheet or first sheet tab. To jump to last sheet in Excel, press Ctrl plus right arrow key, present at the left side bottom of Excel window. To jump to first sheet in Excel, press Ctrl plus left arrow key. Want to move towards next sheet or previous sheet, then, press Ctrl plus page down, to activate the next sheet to the right of active sheet. Press Ctrl plus page up, to activate the next sheet to the left of active sheet. Navigation, inside active sheet, for activating first cell, press Ctrl plus Home. To come to first column of an active row, press Home key. Ctrl plus End key will take you to the last row and activate the last column in which you have content. If the row is blank, you will move to the last possible cell. To select a table, Ctrl plus A. To select complete worksheet, Ctrl plus A. A should be pressed 2 times if you are inside a data or range. Every formula in Excel starts with equals. By using this sign, you are telling Excel that you want some calculation to happen. Type of operators: add, subtract, multiply, divide, exponentiation. Example: 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 2 multiply by 2 equals 4. 4 divide by 2 equals 2. 2 to the power 3 equals 8. Every cell has a name. When we copy and paste the cell address at a different location, then automatically the cell reference changes respectively. Let's suppose we have written a formula at M3 equals M1 plus M2. Now if we copy and paste the same formula to N3, that contained reference of cell M1 and M2, then the reference will automatically change. So, the new reference will be N1 plus N2. The result is 0 because there is nothing to add from M1 and M2 or N1 and N2. Formula with cell reference equals H6 plus G6 plus F6 plus E6 plus D6. Formula with literal values equals 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 8. Formula with cell reference and literal values equals 4 plus E6 plus 4 plus G6 plus 8. Let's learn about common errors in Excel and its meaning. Multiple hash. It means cell is too narrow to adjust the cell content. Hash name question mark. It means cell reference is incorrect in the formula. Hash value exclamation mark. It means doing calculation with numbers and texts together. Hash divided by 0 exclamation mark. It means you are trying to divide a value by 0. Circular reference. It is a warning message which will appear as shown in the image on the right. Circular reference means a formula in a cell that directly or indirectly refers to its own cell is called a circular reference. Order of operation, like in mathematics we have Bodmer's rule, similarly we have a rule in Excel but with a little difference. First parenthesis, innermost first or brackets. Second, exponents. Third, multiplication or division. Fourth, addition or subtraction. I hope you have understood the order of operation in Excel. Here is an example also. 3 plus 2 multiply by 5, can you guess the answer? 25. No. The answer is 13, not 25. How? 5 multiply by 2, this is the first order of operation. i.e. 10. Then plus 3, so the final answer is 13. Okay. So here is an exercise/problem for you. In the comment section please do let me know the answer of the problem. Moving ahead. Now, let's suppose you wish to view all the cells which contains formula, then you can press Ctrl plus tilde key, present above tab key on keyboard. As shown in the keyboard image. This will show all the formulas on the sheet. To hide the formulas press again Ctrl plus tilde key. What does a formula contain? Name of function or formula user wishes to apply like, sum, average, VLOOKUP, etc. Parentheses, brackets. Parameters/arguments are the same thing separated by commas. What is a range? A range is a collection of more than one cell. Denoted with colon, example, H39:J41. Function window. Before the formula bar there is an FX icon known as insert function. As you click on it, an insert window function will appear. In this window you can apply any formula to the active cell. Cell reference and its type. There are two types of cell references, relative and absolute. Relative and absolute references behave differently when copied and filled to other cells. Relative references change when a formula is copied to another cell. Absolute references, on the other hand, remain constant no matter where they are copied. Types: a row reference will look like rows 2:2. A column reference will look like columns A:(A). Cell on another sheet will look like sheet name, cell reference. Range on another sheet will look like sheet name, range. Row on another sheet will look like sheet name, row:(row). Column on another sheet will look like sheet name, column:(column). Examples: D9 is a relative cell reference. $D$9 is an absolute cell reference. $D9 is a mixed cell reference. D$9 is a mixed cell reference. Note: dollar before alphabets is for freezing the column. Dollar before numbers is for freezing the rows. Data types: numeric data types. Value: any number. Its operators are plus, minus, multiply, divide, exponentiation and percentage. Its functions are sum, average, max, etc. Text data types. Value: group of text or number and text or special characters. Its operators are and concatenation. Its functions are right, left, mid, lower, upper, len, etc. Dates data types. Value: date and time. There are no operators for date data types. Its functions are now, today, hour, etc. Logical data types. Value: true or false. Its operators are greater than sign, less than sign, equals to sign, not equal to sign, less than equal to and greater than equal to. Its functions are if, and, or, not, is blank, etc. Thanks. Now we are going to practice all the necessary text functions used for advanced analysis and reporting. Our trainer will lead you further.
Hello everyone, I assume that you must have learned the most important basics of Microsoft Excel. Let's try to learn all the text functions which are essential for data analysis and advanced Excel. So as you can see that we have employee name, and on the right of it we want first name, last name and initials with a dot in between the first name and the last name. So as you can see that a name is separated left and right, and there is a separator in between. And if I want to exclude Deepak from Deepak Kumar, we will use the function left. And if we want to exclude Kumar from Deepak Kumar, we would be using right function. So let's see how to use it. So it's equals to left, and it is asking for text. So the text is in A5. So we have selected this, then comma, number in characters. So as you can see that Deepak is of 6 characters. But if you go to the next cell, you can see that Bijendra Singh, the first name is of 8 characters. So it is not possible that every time we change the number of characters. So we are going to use a formula which is search. So what search do is, search will locate the position of spacebar. So over here in Deepak, the spacebar is located at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at 7th position. So we will use search, find text, we want to find spacebar. So to write spacebar in the formula, you would be using inverted commas and then space and then close the inverted commas. Then comma, within text, where are you finding it? So we are finding it in A5, comma, start number, from where you want the search to get started. So start number should be 1, bracket close and enter. So here is the result. And if you just copy and paste the formulas downwards, then we can see that it is giving us the exact results which we were seeking. Right. So let's go to the last name. To get the last name, we would be using a combination of 3 formulas. First is right, and then we would be using search also, and then we would be using a length formula. So what length formula would be doing is, length formula would give us the length of the characters in a cell. So let's suppose we have written something over here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and I want to know that how many characters are in this particular cell. So it will show me 8, right? So length is used to know the number of characters present in a cell. Let's suppose we have written 1 2 3 4 space 5 6 7 8. So there are 9 characters. So what I want to do is, I want to take all the characters which are on the right hand side of the space. So let's figure out where this space is. So space for searching space, we will be using search. Find text is space, and what we would be quoting this space in inverted commas, then comma, within text is this, comma, start number should be 1. So fifth is the position of space bar. So if we subtract 9 minus 5, so we are getting 4. So what we want to do is, we want to exclude the 4 characters from the right. So the correct formula would be, or the complete formula would be, is equals to right, text is this, comma, length of this minus number of characters, search, space bar, comma, within text is this, comma, start number should be 1, bracket close. So as you can see that we are able to exclude the right hand side. So this is how we are going to extract the last name. So formula would start with right, text is in A5, comma, length of A5 minus search, we want to search the space, comma, within text this, and start number should be 1, bracket close. And so as we copy and paste the formula, or we stretch the formula to the bottom cells, you can see that we are able to get the results. Now let's suppose we want to calculate or produce the initials of the name. So the formula would be left, only we would be using left on first name and last name, and we will be joining it with a full stop. So to join two text, we will use, and we want the first character of left, so left, text is this, comma, 1, bracket close, and we will be using and we want full stop, so in inverted commas we will use full stop, and then and left of the last name, comma, 1. We want only the first character of left of first name and left of the last name. As soon as we press enter, we have the result. So let's drag the formula to the bottom. We have the results of initial. So we have learned right, left. Let's learn about mid. Let's suppose we have an address in which we have pin codes, right? And pin code is in the mid. To extract the pin code from the city and state, we would be using the formula mid. So it's equals to mid. So text is, comma, start number would be, let's suppose, search. Then find text is dash and space, comma, within text is this, comma, 1. We want to start the search from the first character, bracket close, then comma, then number of characters. So number of characters would be, we know that the numbers are 6. Pin code is of 6 digits, so we want 6 digits, right? As soon as we will close the bracket and press enter. So as you can see that, so it has calculated something very differently. So there are some tweaks which needs to be done. So over here we would be using plus 2, right? But it will start from the 2 characters ahead. We have the result over here, right? So this is how we can calculate the first name, last name, initials, and the middle name or the middle characters through formula. What if we want to calculate it within fraction of seconds? So to do that, we have an option called flash fill, which is in the home tab on the extreme right. You can see fill over here, right? So what you need to do is you need to populate the first line, and all the bottom lines will be populated automatically. So we want to exclude Deepak from Deepak Kumar. We want to exclude Kumar, which is the last name, and we want to put T.K over here. So just select Deepak and go to fill and choose flash fill. So as you can see that everything in bottom has been populated correctly. Just use flash fill. So last name is populated correctly. Just use flash fill. So initials has been populated correctly, and just like these, we will be populating the pin codes. So use flash fill, and everything is done. So with the help of flash fill, we can populate what we derive through formula within fraction of seconds. We have used concatenate also. The option or the symbol for concatenation is and or ampersand sign, right? So let's go to lower or uppercase. So we would be converting this text into lower form. So the formula is lower. Just choose the text. So it is in lower form now. If you want to make it caps lock, just is equals to uppercase is over here. If you want to produce this particular text into title form, so the formula is proper. So here we go, right? Next is length. We have used it. Trim. Let's suppose one of our data entry operator has input additional spaces. Right, so to remove the additional or extra spaces, we will use trim. Just select the text, and you can see that it is written properly. Over here, we have inserted additional spaces in the beginning and in the mid. We can also add in the end also. So trim is basically used to remove additional spaces from a cell. We have used search. So similarly, we can use find also. The only difference is find is case sensitive, right? Let's suppose we want to find M from the Microsoft Excel. So find text is M, comma within text is this, comma start number is 1, bracket close, and if you put enter, it will give us an error that the value is not found. So the only difference is it is case sensitive. So if we convert the small letter m into caps lock, it will give us the result. So after two spaces there is m written, so m is on the third place. So find will give us the same result as search, but it is case sensitive. So these are all the important functions, text functions. So this is the first video, and if you have any suggestions, please feel free to write us back. I hope you have enjoyed and learned a lot. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, then do subscribe, share and promote the channel. Kindly press bell icon to get the video update on accounts and date formulas in the next video. Thanks again. Have a great day ahead.